In the wake of President Trump's comments that the United States will be ramping up nuclear weapons testing, Russia is now drawing up its own plans for nuclear tests.
National correspondent Kayla Gaskins has that story from Washington.
International discussions around testing nuclear weapons sharply escalating. On Wednesday, Russian President Vladimir Putin ordering his government to prepare plans for nuclear weapons testing.
I instruct the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Ministry of Defense of the Russian Federation, Special Services, and relevant civilian agencies to do everything possible to gather additional information on this matter.
Putin's request follows comments from President Trump, who said the United States is ready to resume its own nuclear testing.
Why do we need to test our nuclear weapons?
Well, because you have to see how they work.
In a meeting Wednesday with his Security Council, Putin said Russia has adhered to the international treaty prohibiting nuclear weapons tests, but warned if the U.S. resumed such testing, Russia would be under obligation to take reciprocal measures. Putin's defense minister, meanwhile, sending forces and assets to a test site in northern Russia.
We must accept our nuclear potential in readiness to inflict unacceptable damage on the enemy under any circumstances.
Trump telling 60 Minutes Russia and China are already testing.
We're the only country that doesn't test. Russia's testing nuclear weapons.
My understanding.
And China's testing them too. You just don't know about it.
The last time the U.S. detonated a nuclear device as part of a test was in 1992. Russia's last known nuclear explosive test was in 1990, and China's in 1996. Days after Putin said Russia tested a nuclear-powered underwater drone, Russia displayed a new submarine last weekend designed to carry nuclear torpedoes. And early Wednesday, the U.S. successfully launched an unarmed test of the Minuteman III missile, part of the U.S. deterrent system meant to be launched only in response to a nuclear attack. Amid talk of resuming nuclear weapons tests, President Trump says he's spoken with Putin and China's President Xi about denuclearization. Trump says all three leaders are working on a plan. In Washington, I'm Kayla Gaskins.